up, y'all? It's Will Love coming to you with a new Model S long range review. Alright, let's get into it. I wanted to give my real impressions after driving this car for 600 plus miles. Now, after taking delivery of this vehicle, I was a little nervous as I was unsure of the turner radius of the yoke or the touch buttons on there. Now, what's funny is how quickly it did begin to feel natural, even on that first drive. Your hands are positioned perfectly at 10 and 2 while resting your left arm and your right arm on the center console. Now, speaking of that center console, it's a very minimalistic design that is very practical. I mean, you could slide in the cup holders for additional space, or you could close it all entirely. The interior of this car has improved dramatically. This really shouldn't be a plus, but we all know by now that the build quality of Teslas have been suspect in the past. You have the ventilated seats that allow for cooled seats along with a heated option. The panels on the doors are flush when closing now. Another cool feature is the Hepa Filtration. If you're driving by a dump or whatnot, turn that thing on and you'll be smelling clean air immediately. The audio in this car bumps. It's got 22 speakers, 960 watt audio system. That coming stock is nice to have. Now the screen is a beautiful 17-inch screen. You got Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, YouTube, and Twitch to occupy you when you're charging. Now speaking of charging at home I feel is really overlooked with EVs. I do have a Tesla fast charger and it charges me from about 20 to 90% in 5 hours and costs about $5 in electricity costs. Supercharging this thing is amazing. You can get up to 1,000 miles an hour. Now let's talk about the back seat. The screen in the back seat is a nice touch, but it's a bit small. Should be fine for entertaining children though. The seats can be heated in the back, but they can't be cooled. And there's plenty of space for taller adults. Now let's talk about the trunk. 28 cubic feet of space can easily fit larger objects you might need to haul around. Front has decent space for some grocery bags or food. I mainly use it just to store my backup charger. Now you most likely heard the numbers by now, but this car has 0 to 60 3.1 seconds, 155 miles per hour, and a range of 375 miles. I mean, Tesla really killed it on that. Now with the yoke, there is no more stocks. Going into driver reverse is all done through the sidebar on the screen, with backup options located below the wireless charger. If you're coming from another Tesla like myself, the transition is fairly straightforward. But if you've never driven a Tesla before, I could see all the changes with the steering being a bit overwhelming. But that's what videos like these are for. The yoke is amazing. It's really the touch buttons that take time getting used to. I've accidentally clicked the turn signals when changing music on the scroll wheel a few times. I have to admit, the amount of innovation they've done all at once is really nice to have. I've seen other videos where they criticize rolling out all the touch buttons at once and would rather slowly transition. I disagree, because if you have to learn a new way of driving, why not do it all at once? Last, let's get into the updates. One of the best features of the car is that it continually gets better with software updates. Sometimes it's minor fixes, and then occasionally it's a new feature like Sonic coming to the arcade. These cars just get better with time. Anyway, y'all, thanks for dropping by. If y'all liked the video, drop me a like and subscribe. Be easy out there.